What's up, guys? One Koala Man here, bringing you episode number 9 of our, not fairy tale, of our Attack on Titan reviews. And this episode, we see how bad of characters, in a good way, that Eren are, Mikasa are, and Levi. Those three are three of the most baddest SOBs in the whole anime. And we just see exactly why they are and why they're so respected. And also in today's episode, we're going to do things a little bit different, because with the fairy tale reviews, we go by like the point by point, you know, like in order of what happens, like when everything happens, why it happens, what happens, all that good stuff. But in today's episode, we're going to be doing like just a regular review, what I think about it, what you guys think about it in the comments below. And we're gonna see how that goes, because there is a lot of things that happen in Attack on Titan, and honestly it is very confusing for me to try and order everything, even though everything falls into order. But if you were in my shoes, you'd know what I'm talking about, but it was pretty tough. So we're gonna do this type of review from now on for the Attack on Titan series. Now, Fairy Tail is gonna stay as that review type, unless you guys want it to be this type too. So I don't know, that's in the future. But if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit that like button down below. Be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel, because I welcome every new person to this channel. What else? Be sure to share it to everybody you know would enjoy an Attack on Titan review. And I know there are a lot of Attack on Titan reviews, but hopefully you guys choose this one. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and answer the question of the day, both, which will be in the description down below. So give that description a look. And above all else, let's get this mother underway. Okay, so this Sasha lookalike, I don't know, she must get off by looking at Titans, because she just loves Titans so much. She's like the only person in the entire anime that loves Titans. And I mean, I guess that's not bad. That's kind of weird. It's like some Titan fetish that she's got. And so she doesn't like to hurt the Titans. She just evades the Titans and all that, and she does like quick, painless deaths for them. And she's fighting some of them, and we see how amazing Levi is. And Levi, I watched the English dub. His English voice, whew, amazing. But anyways, Levi is just such a bad MFer, guys. Oh my gosh, he can handle his own, that is for dang sure. He is probably one of the best characters of the entire anime, you know, behind Sasha, of course. And he's just ripping Titans a new beehole and all that. And I thought he was just, you know, some insensitive, you know, D-bag. But he actually really does care about his comrades, because he sees this guy dying on the floor. And Petra, who is also another one of my favorite characters, because I always play Petra in the Attack on Titan tribute game. Always play Petra. Sasha's kind of annoying to play because... never mind. But anyways, Petra is on the floor with this one guy. He's dying because he just was about to get eaten by a Titan. And the guy's talking to Levi, and he's saying, please don't let my death be in vain. Please tell me that my death means something. And Levi holds his hand and reassures, I guarantee your death just brought us a step forward in the right direction. Your death is definitely not in vain. So that made me like Levi even more, because he's just this bad SOB, man. He's just so awesome. I wish I could be that cool, guys. And he's also got like a heart. And he likes to show his, you know, soft side to his, you know, fallen comrades, or fallen comrades. And I don't know, Levi's just cool. Levi's just, he's like the perfect captain. So now we're in the stomach of the old man Titan that ate Eren, bit his arm off, all that good stuff. And Eren's like inside of his stomach. He's still alive, surprisingly. I'm surprised he didn't die from like lack of blood, because his arm got ripped off and his leg got ripped off. But it's the anime world. and he's looking at all these dead bodies. I'm surprised they haven't been turned to mush yet. And someone is still alive. We don't get to see her face, sadly, and she's just saying, "Help me, help me." And she just slowly starts sinking down. So I guess the Titan's digestive tract was, you know, making poop out of her. And speaking of that, I wonder if the Titans do use the bathroom. That'd be a very interesting thing to not witness, but to, you know about, because they don't have any like reproductive organs. They don't. I don't know. I don't know if they go to the bathroom, if they go number 1, go number 2, whatever. That's their business. I don't want to know about it. Well, actually, I kind of do want to know about it. But anyways, Eren is inside this stomach, and he's like thinking, what am I going to do? I will not stop until every last one of these Titans. So I know he's not going to die because he is the main character, but, you know, at this point I'm kind of thinking, okay. But he did eventually, like, he somehow, in some way, turned into the Titan from the inside of the Titan. So it's like Titanception or something. He like shoves his fist through the Titan's throat and out his mouth, and that instantly kills him. And then in his mind he's saying, "You're all gonna die. You're all gonna die. I want to kill every last one of you." And then this little jumper thing just pops up, and Eren's punches are explosive, literally. Like, he legit blows his hand off, killing this Titan, this little munchkin Titan. It comes up, he just socks it right in his mouth, like in his mouth. And his hand blows up, the Titan flies away. That proves how bad of an MFer Eren is. Speaking of legit, we got voice actors from Fairy Tail up the beehole, okay? We got Makarov as Pixis. We got Loxus as the commandant for the scout, well, not the scouts, the cadets back in the camp. And now we got Gagio's voice actor, his English voice actor. And now I'm not sure if it is his voice actor, but, you know, it sounds like it. And his voice actor is the voice of, I want to say Hans or Fonz, one of those two. Franz, the blonde guy from the previous episodes that was always drunk or whatever. That guy is Gagio. So that's pretty freaking legit. Alright, so Eren is, you know, thinking of, like, how is he still alive? And he's like, it was all a dream, right? And he's like, no. It's not a dream, because my arm is back, my leg is back, all that stuff. And everybody's just looking at him, and Mikasa and Armin, of course, because Armin and Mikasa are, like, defending Eren. And all the cadets and the commandant of that, like, regiment is looking at them, berating them in questions. And this guy legit needs to catch a break. He seriously needs to catch a break, because he is so stressed all the time. The dumb look on his face. Oh my gosh. And he's just asking Eren, what are you? Are you human or are you Titan? And at the same time, Mikasa is saying, look, if you're going to try and kill Eren, you're going to have to go through me. I don't care if you guys are humans. I'm protecting Eren. So this proves how bad of a MFer Mikasa is. Because Mikasa is freaking the baddest chick in all the land of that anime. I would say that about Sasha, but Sasha has not proven how bad she is. She's just my favorite character. But for badness, Mikasa takes that cake. And she's saying, I don't care. I'm going to kill you if you take one step to Eren. And Armin, you know, being a little pansy boy himself, he's saying, Mikasa, what are you doing? And I don't know. I just don't like Armin as usual. And they got, like, cannons pointing down at, you know, the squad, I guess. The commandant keeps asking Eren, are you human or are you Titan? Answer me right now, or I'm gonna just blow your head off with this cannon. So he should say he's a human, just so he doesn't get blown up by a cannon or whatever. So Eren's, like, saying, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. And he yells out, like, I'm a human. And the commandant, okay. The commandant just wasted everybody's time, because he looks at Eren and he just, like, you know, lifts his arm to get the cannon ready. I'm like, why are you going to do this? Why are you gonna shoot the cannon at Eren and the squad if he says he's human? And why are you gonna ask if you're just gonna launch the cannon anyways? I think he just wanted an excuse to launch the dang cannon at something. And so he gets it ready, and then Mikasa's like saying, like, hurry Armin, get to the wall, I got Eren, let's go. So they're running to the wall, and Eren's like thinking in his head, and like the key to the cellar drops to the ground, and like triggers a flashback of his dad like injecting something into Eren. And I'm thinking, did Eren's dad inject Eren with like Titan DNA or something? Because that's freaking nuts, because this cellar is something else. So I want to know what this cellar is. Like, what is so great about this cellar? Because everything is always being mentioned about this cellar. So I'm thinking, now, hopefully, please don't spoil it, I'm thinking that his dad worked with, like, Titans or something. He, like, tried doing some experimentation on people or whatever back in the day, and he finally came up with a good, like, good match with his Titan DNA or whatever, and he just decided to use Eren as his test subject. I don't know the whole specifics, and I don't read the manga because I don't like to get spoiled. But anyways, so they're running to the wall, and Eren gets the strength. He gets off of Mikasa's shoulders, and he gathers them around, and then they shoot the cannon, and Eren like bites his, like right here, the meaty part, and he like turns into like half a Titan, like the muscly part, and he reaches his hand out and stops the cannon, and everybody's just looking like, what in the world is this? And they just see this half of a Titan just looking right at them with his arm like hung up. That was a crazy episode. Alrighty guys, you already know I don't like to end off these episodes without a question of the day, and yes, questions of the days will always be a thing in every single episode that we do. No matter what kind of review it is, no matter if it's like a plain old review, if it's a gameplay or like a let's play video, hint hint, there might be let's plays in the future, but there'll always be a question of the day, because I like asking questions of the day. I like answering questions of the day. When I watch like my favorite YouTubers ask questions of the day, I always answer them, and it's just fun because I like to get to know you guys. I like people that I watch to get to know me, you know? And so, anyways, today's question of the day is, if you were in Eren's shoes and you had the choice to choose, you know, the two people to save at that moment when, you know, the cannon blew up or whatever, what two characters would you choose? Now me, I would choose Mikasa and Sasha, because Mikasa is just so bad. Like I said, she's the baddest chick in all the land. And Sasha, just for like comic relief, because Sasha cracks me up every time I see her. And I'd probably push Armin towards the cannon just to get rid of him from the anime. And that's about it pretty much. So let me know what two characters in the anime would you save down in the comments below. And that about does it for today's episode. So, as always guys, keep it cool.